Alright, I'm back. I've decided to switch from Star Wars Squadrons to Star Trek Online. Hopefully, this stream works out a lot better. I had trouble last week when I tried to stream Squadrons as well.
We do not have time to chew ligament. You have a task. I suggest you get to work. We do not have time to chew ligament.
Alright. Let's get on the way. I haven't really done much with the Klingon character of mine in a while, so... Just wait for it to load here. It's taking quite a bit of time.
It smells like violence and vice. I can see why Adet Paw enjoys it.
Yes. General Martok.
Indeed. This place doesn't hide its purpose behind smiling, half-naked fools and manufactured weather. But enough of that. We need to consider who we're working with and where she's leading us. She is Mokai. Only an idiot would not be concerned about her intentions. It is no secret how I feel about Jempak, especially after everything that has happened. But I find myself thinking, we may be replacing one tyrant with another. Should that prove to be the case, I will not hesitate to end Ja'ula's reign as well, even if it means being the Chancellor again. Do the job for a day, and see if you say the same thing afterward. For now, let's find this witch of Nimbus 3, and see what sort of criminal mischief she's conjured up for us.
Let's find out.
Welcome to Shangdu, an entertainment experience unlike any other. Brought to you by Madron Enterprises. Would you like to hear about our drink specials? Why yes, I saw a particularly fearsome-looking Klingon woman arrive earlier. She wasn't interested in the drink specials either. This is normally where I'd expect a little compensation for letting you cut to the head of the line, but I can see you're not in the mood for a shakedown, so please go on in and enjoy your Shangdu experience.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Cigars. Here. Do some talking.
Hey, you! Listen, I need you to help me settle a little bet here with these ruffians.
Lay off the catnip.
Clear? I ain't no Klingon. Something wrong with your eyes? Listen, I say the case from course. got the best pitcher in the league. And these hooligans say that, oh, no, it's the Vulcan team's got the best pitcher. Help me out, pal. Who's right here? Me or them? See? I told you Case and Qualls are the best. Now pay up. One shot of the best tranya in our house. Oh, thanks a lot, pal. You're a real upstanding citizen. Hope you find your Klingon.
So much cream.
Help you with something, stranger? As a matter of fact, I have. She's over in the VIP section with some rough customers. Syndicate, if I were to guess. Saw her kick some fella in his tender parts a while ago. Found out the hard way it ain't wise to rile up a Klingon gal. Just saying, she might be in a mood. Tread lightly, you know.
I'll need the warning.
And here they are at last. Did you get a little distracted by the local talent on the way here?
She's a ball buster.
Ha! This place isn't as wild as it used to be when Hassan and the Syndicate called the shots. Back then, the place was actually interesting. Speaking of the Syndicate, introductions are in order. This is Bob, Captain of the Cold Star.
Your reputation precedes you. Have to say, I've never done business with a hero before. Ought to be interesting, at least. Couldn't agree with you more. The surly, well-armed Orion next to me is Kenya, and the esteemed daughter of Earth there is Wilkins, our information specialist.
Hear that, Kenya? Called us ladies. I like them already. I'll bet she does. I'm a handy gal to have around. Especially if you're looking to acquire some very secure data from some very cranky folks in a certain empire we all know and love. I gotta say, you don't think small, do you? With both hands and my feet if I need them. Relax. Our mutual friend the witch here wouldn't have set up this little palaver if she didn't think I was the right gal for the job. I'll get your data. Don't you worry.
Picking up a lot of EM interference. Could be some sort of disruption here. I think we need to get out of here now.
I guess we should get out of here then. Alrighty then.
We've got incoming!
Oh, cool. Bar fight. Alright, so the weapons, dude. them all do fighting and just stand back and watch. Which is exactly what I'm having to do right now.
It's almost won! Keep
You're
fighting!
being hailed. It's like a locust.
Well. Having a little trouble contacting your ship. No transporter waiting to pre... Chancellor Jimpock has placed a bounty on your head. Enough latinum to buy a small moon. With that kind of profit on the line, I simply had to turn you in to the Klingons. What Ferengi in their right mind wouldn't? As far as I'm concerned, the wrong Klingons are about to set sail for Sto-vo-kor or Valhalla, or wherever they go when they die. I'm afraid I'm not an authority on the Klingon afterlife.
Obviously.
I think I'm going to agree to disagree with you on that. Try not to hold it against me. After all, it's just business.
We're all doing just fine, yeah. I'll just stand here and watch everyone else do it. Like I said, I guess I'm just going to be standing here because I can't get to all the fire.
Jimpock
That
must
Ferengi's
be
got this place
desperate.
locked down tight.
He's sending
The only way we
mercenaries
get out of here
after
fast
us.
is by getting the bypass codes from him. As a matter of fact, I do. The little darling's hiding in the arena. You mind taking that field down? I got a splinter in my hacking finger.
Wham! There's the little toad.
Oh, you're good. Good enough to get past the security field is one thing. But good enough to bypass my disruption field and beam out to safety? I think you'll find that I think not. As soon as the Klingons and I settle that minor disagreement over my pay, I'll let them resume their hunt and finish you off once and for all.
He'll surrender if we can get past that personal shield of his, but there's no way we're knocking it down with our weapons. We can sabotage the generators that are powering the shield, however.
Alright, time to get to work.
Let's see how you handle my Mugato. Mugato. So hot right now.
taking care of them, I'm gonna try to shut down this field.
I believe it's time to release the hound.
All right, Mr. Burns.
Smithers, release the
Yes, sir.
How about a little local flavor? They might sting a little. Ha!
Killed the scorpions as soon as I get this deactivated. Oh, there you go, Naga.
No, no, no! Shield's losing power! Crush them, squamers! Crush them!
Welcome to Jurassic Park. Let's move faster. Life obviously found a way. None of them want to come and help. That's fine. Good night, BC.
Well played. But you haven't won yet. With just a push of a button, I'll beam out to my ship and leave you... There's are mercenaries that come along!
Oh, not much. Other than I've broken through the jamming and, contacted our ships. It appears they've locked their weapons onto Madron's ship in orbit. All of their weapons.
You wouldn't dare! You couldn't! Could you?
Yes, I could.
First the Klingons betray me, and now this! I'd have better luck dealing with the Borg. Fine, you win. The field's down. Now get out of my bar!
Let's get moving before I change my mind and shoot this little Capax for his betrayal.
Just gotta check
If the
a few
Ferengi hasn't
things.
told you,
All right.
by now, I'll eat cold, dead Gach. We need to get moving.
And that's a threat for our Klingons since Gach is best served live.
As ready as possible under the circumstances. Nimbus 3 has become considerably more inhospitable, and it wasn't terribly pleasant to begin with.
The crew of the Cold Star stands ready. Some of us a little more than others.
What can I say? This caper's gonna be a real peach. Hell, I'd have signed up just for the bragging rights. Well, that said, the latinum we're getting for this is gonna spend mighty nicely. Think I might spend the entire summer on Risa. Y'all seen those cute little statues they got there? Whew! A girl can get into all sorts of mischief with one of those.
All right, plan.
The Lucara is engaging the enemy ahead. I see no need for Jaula to claim all the glory for herself. Prepare for...
Yes, General. Prepare for battle.
I was able to jam transmissions from the Loyalist vessels, but one of the cowards managed to escape the battle. It will not be long before he returns with reinforcements.
Shield regenerating and the structural integrity of the ship itself regenerating pretty quickly.
Good. Meet me at the following coordinates within the facility. I am not a leader who hides behind their allies like Jempak. If the key to his defeat lies in that stronghold, I will be there to seize it. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, whatever.
If you two Tars are done growling at each other, we have work to do on Gorath. Aditpa, remain in orbit on Overwatch. With luck, we'll get what we need before the entire Empire comes to end us.
Let's go.
This place used to be a stronghold for House Torg. I recognize the lingering stench of cowardice and dishonor.
We can mock our enemies later, General. Until then, we have work to do.
Yeah, about that. I took a little peek at the data flow around here, and I've located a prime access point. It's not far. I should be able to get what we need there.
There's the right. That was quick. Just gonna respawn. Everyone else is about to die. In here all by my lonesome. I'm not counting Martok. Alright, you cowards. Into the door. You first. Fine, I'll go first. Look at these tarts.
Locked tight. I handled it.
I'm sure you did.
Another glass door unlocked. You're welcome.
I could always put it in my bank and give it to one of my other characters.
There's our console, back there in the corner.
I see it. It's where the arrow is.
All right. Here we
Matthew
go, folks.
McConaughey?
Stand back and watch this magic happen. Oh, and if you don't mind, let's keep any uninvited guests from putting a disruptor blast in my back while I work. I've been...
Making some friends with some tards. Alright, I know that was.
I think they're learning just how dangerous we are. Ah!
Okay, good news, bad news time. Which one you want first?
Bad news. I'm Klingon.
Bad news is they broke
Bad
it up.
news to me
stored
is
it
good
in several
news.
systems here.
If it means
This
more
here's
battle,
the first system. I need to
all
crack
for
the
it.
next one to get to the rest of the goods. Well, the good news is I extracted some of the data you were looking for. It's encrypted, but I can crack that later. Ready to move on, boss? Console's behind that big door, at the end of the hall.
you mean the one I'm running to? Or toward?
Here we go again, folks. You know the drill.
Yeah. Don't remind me.
Congratulations, General.
And I just ranked up.
Klingon intelligence must have lowered their standard to let these people on their rank.
squirrely son of a bitch. Yes, definite problem. Some sneaky bastards in the system with me. They shunted the last bit of data before I could grab it. It ain't all bad. I managed to lock the network down before they could get it out or delete it. It's stuck in another system, though. If we hurry, we can get to it before whoever's blocking me does.
Items or anything. Alright, that's fine. And do it all over again.
Like that locked door was gonna stop me. Huh.
Alright. Heading toward the door.
Jempak wants them alive. Deny them an honorable death.
Come on, I wanted to give them an honorable death.
Our last console's behind that door on the right-hand side.
I'm gonna pick up the slot box. Alrighty. These.
Gonna need an extra set of hands here. Our mysterious friend might try to stop me.
Alright, Blanche. That's what I'm gonna keep calling her, Blanche.
Do you have it? Did you extract the final evidence?
We got it all right, but the other side knows we did too. You ask me, it's time to get out of here while the getting's good. We can't beam out of here. Room's heavily shielded. Might have better luck in the room just outside, though.
out of the dampening pill.
And so your treason, your dishonor grows.
I love how that character has Galron's eyes. I know this particular character isn't called Galron, but it's still voiced by Robert O'Reilly, who
I suppose I
played
should
Galron.
thank you.
So
The evidence you've collected will help me keep Jumpak in line. After I take it from your corpses, of course. You like my pet?
It has half your looks and twice your brains.
At least I have both my eyes, old man. Training Targs for battle has been a family specialty for centuries. According to legend, my ancestors could fire lightning from their eyes. With this power, they tamed the first wild Targs. Primitive, superstitious nonsense. But in battle, such nonsense can be most effective. As you are about to learn.
it's funny how this game's streaming with little to no problem, yet Squadrons was giving me issues.
Drag you to the deepest pit in Grethel and leave you to rot.
You will do little more than fill the belly of my beast, matriarch. You will never live to see the day where I am the Chancellor, the dawn of my empire. Kill them.
We already had a
Make sure
version
the
of that.
beast is well fed before you return. We will not meet again.
Federation and Klingons were no longer allies, they were enemies once again. And the only reason why the Khitomer Accords were even put into effect was because it needed to happen once the Dominion and the Cardassians joined forces. What made that possible for the Khitomer Accords to be put back into effect? Captain Benjamin Lafayette's sister. That's right. You know what? I need to switch weapons. I need to use a warrior's weapon.
I will give you a good death. A warrior's death.
We have the evidence of Jempok's crimes, but it still needs to be revealed to each and every Klingon. Once I am back on the Lucara, I will breach security on one of the comsats in orbit over Gorath. After that, I will transmit the evidence of Jempok's crimes throughout the Empire.
I think I can quicken that up considerably. I've seen enough of their code to crack one an egg.
Well, then do it, Blanche.
Acceptable. Your assistance will be appreciated, Wilkins, and well rewarded. Enough talk. The means to end Jempok's reign is in our grasp.
Lucara is in position. We are about to begin the process.
And by we, she means me. Hi! First time I've ever been on a Klingon ship, and it's nice and all, but I could do without all the red lights. Makes me nervous.
She must be afraid of battle. Glorious battle.
After what we just went through, this'll be a walk in the park. But seriously, keep the Lucara in one piece and everything will work out just fine.
Check your long-range sensors. A fleet of Klingon vessels is approaching at high warp. I doubt they are coming for Bloodwine and Gach.
This pathetic crusade of yours ends here and now, fool.
Jempok's here. Saves me the trouble of hunting him down.
The Lucara is taking enemy fire.
A Jempok for the Empire! Huzzah!
This is the Lucara. Immediate assistance is required.
Warriors of Count Walker, defend the matriarch!
The Lucara is taking enemy fire! Divergent power, defense system. Request covering fire at our position. This is the Lucara. Immediate assistance is required. This is the Lucara. Immediate assistance is required.
Getting drive plasma.
Immediate assistance is required.
It's too late on those repairs.
The Lucara is taking enemy. This is the Lucara. Initiating data transmission now.
I speak now to all within the Klingon Empire. Bear witness to the treason of Jempok,
the true mastermind behind the attack at Kittimer.
Fire the weapon!
That is Jempok's vessel! He fired the weapon!
This dishonor must be avenged! Bah! Nothing but more Mokai lies! Neither Jempok nor Chakula is fit to lead. I will not follow either of them into battle.
The Empire has lost its way. Helm, set a course for home. Our house must secure its own path forward. Alone.
They are leaving. They abandon us.
Cowards! Traitors all! The great houses have lost their honor. It does not matter. The Empire has no need of a High Council.
Welcome
All
to anyone
it
who's just joined the stream. My name is Mike. I'm playing Star Trek Online.
It was all in vain.
And just
battle was
having a night where
but the alliance of the great houses.
Play this game.
My brother's greatest
and select
work.
any mission I
It's
think I
lost.
want to do, and you know, just doing a stream to have fun. If you like what you see here,
The battle is over,
give this page a follow.
yet the victory we have earned is bereft of glory. This
I
has
had
taken
planned
a
to
toll
do
on
a Star
Lady
Wars
Chakula.
Squadrons live stream, but when the stream started, it was just giving me trouble, and it seems like ever since I started
before
streaming this game,
Jump
I have had
sends more
little
of
to
his
no issue
rabid
at all.
targs to attack.
So I don't know what's going on there.
Jempok, in his first act as Emperor, has dismissed the High Council. The alliance of the great houses forged by Tukuvma has been shattered. Those who have not sworn fealty to Jempok have split to pursue their own agendas. Only a scant few still stand with House Mokai. Lady Juula believes she must follow in her brother's footsteps and seek the wisdom of the monks.
Let me know how the audio levels are, if I need to make any
Only
adjustments.
She will discover what must be done to restore the Empire and defeat Jempok. Now that our names have been cleared, we can move openly again within the Empire.
Your help is greatly
I will
appreciated.
contact you when the time comes to travel to Golriff.
Alright, I'm collecting my reward.
Congratulations, General.
And as you can see, I am now at the rank of Dahar Master, rank 62, so let's see
Come on,
what
warrior.
that gives the character.
I bring news from the war, and an opportunity for honor and glory. We recently took the Alhena system from the Federation in battle. In response, Starfleet has sent a task force to take it back. Our forces
Alright,
may
so
not be enough to
when I
repel
started,
their
I was at rank
counterattack.
60, so as you can see, it says Cleveland Defense Force, Dahar Master, gained 481,000
Join me there,
experience
and we will
points.
teach Starfleet what happens
And
when you
then
defy the
at level
Klingon
61,
Empire.
which I gained during my last mission I just completed. It was Lieutenant General, Starship, Requisition Token, and now I'm at level 62. Any single bridge officer specialization manual. Try speaking today. That would help. And the max that you can get up to right now is 65, so at 63 I would reach the Horror Master space ability with 481,000 experience points, which, as you can see, because I already have the experience points, I'm almost there. And vulnerability assessment, sweep, tactical, and intrusion energy, redirection engineering, which is what my character is, and co-opt energy weapons for science officers. So in this game, if you've never played it before, you can select to be either Federation, Romulan, Klingon, or Dominion, and you have 3 different specialty areas that you can select, whether it be a science officer, an engineer, or a tactical officer. And each of those different career paths give you different abilities. So an engineer is able to fix items on board a mission, and you know, your ship repairs don't take quite as long as they would as a tactical officer or a science officer. Just like as a tactical officer, you have certain tactical abilities that benefit you. If you select a ship that's more along the lines of a tactical ship, then you know you'll have better chances when you're in a fight. And of course, you know, science abilities that allows you to do all sorts of science operations, you know, different scans, and this game doesn't cost anything to play. It's free to play, and I don't work for Cryptic or Perfect World. I've just been playing this game off and on for the last 11 years, even though I must admit I did take a break playing the PC version for a while. There is a PS4 version. If you go back to a video I did, it's gonna be 6-7 days ago, with my friend PKO, and we do a little Friday night show called Friday Night Frontiers, where we play Star Trek Online, and we tried the PS4 version together for the first time. And there are subtle differences. You know, your loadout right here, this doesn't show up right here. Your loadouts here don't show up. And the controls are a lot different. On the PS4, you cannot use the mouse or the keyboard, and you're dependent on the controller. While on the PC version, you can either use the mouse and keyboard, as I do, or you can use a controller. It's much easier to operate the PC version with the mouse and keyboard as opposed to using a controller, but if you prefer the controller, then you basically have to map out your controls in order to have a good gameplay experience. But there are still instances in the game where you're required to use the keyboard, so it's not 100% controller enabled on the PC. Alright, so we're spreading the war. Alright, so as to be expected with Klingon missions, you're pretty much could be entrenched in battles. Not to say you're not going to do any exploration of any type. You do, because at this point in the game, the Romulans, Klingons, Federation are part of an alliance, where when the game first starts off, at least this is how it was when I first played the game, the Federation and Klingons were once again at war. You could not play as the Romulans yet when this game first came out. That ability came later. And the Jem'Hadar were just a recent addition edition. Well, I should also say the Dominion. Alright, so let's get underway with this
Everything
mission.
we do is for the Empire.
Of course, everything I do is for the Empire. There would be no honor if it wasn't for the Empire. Go ahead and transwarp. Much faster than just navigating the map of this game, because it can take a while, even with the quantum slipstream drive ability enabled. So now I'm starting the next mission. Mars, the bringer of war.
There is an incoming hail from the station's commander.
On screen.
Good. More warriors to join the battle against these Starfleet thieves. This was Imperial space for centuries, until the Khitomer Accords gave it to the Federation. A mistake we have corrected, as you can see. Bah! Let them whine like newborn tards. I have but one answer for them. Glorious battle! Join the fight, and we can litter the stars with the wreckage of their ships.
So we're going to be attacking Starfleet. I'm going to go for these ships over here. Those who wear a child's uniform. Right, 2 Starfleet vessels destroyed. Forward. Our port shields down, so
Enemy contents inbound. My crew hungers for more battle.
that's alright. I'll be back. And the reason why I'm streaming Star Trek Online this evening is once again because Star Wars Squadron just wasn't cooperating when I tried to stream it, and also because I didn't do a stream of Star Trek Online on Friday due to internet issues. Got a new modem router, and they weren't communicating with my ISP, so I had to get those issues resolved. And by the time we got the issues resolved, it's too late to start the stream. At least I thought it was. And I let TKO know, and he seemed okay with that. So hopefully we will have Friday Night Frontiers this Friday. Do some upgrades on this ship. Looks to be a Chimera class starship that just destroyed me. Like I said, I'm gonna do some upgrades on this ship. Probably do them later. Definitely have to make some improvements on this ship. But like I said, I'm going to do it later. And that later could happen after this live stream. It could definitely occur during the live stream. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to do it during the live stream. Okay, so let's do some upgrades here. Yeah, it's not gonna work. So let's change out the shields. Change out the core. If I have one available to me. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna go to all cannons. No phaser beams. Smoking deflectors. So which one I have? That's one better. Which I don't really have much right now. So let's go with this one right here. What about the warp core? Only have a standard warp core with this thing. Alright, well. Actually, I don't want to have two allies. Tactical. That's my accuser. Let's see if changing the loadout actually helps in this battle now. think it's gonna let me switch on ships. Alright, so one of these cannons might as well switch off for the torpedo if I have them. Alright. I will go with the quantum torpedo. So I'll have torpedoes forward and aft. Not saying it's gonna help me any more than my previous attempt, but we will see. Try to cloak. Let's see where that is in my loadout. There's my cloak. Now I'm under cloak. Let's see if I can use that to my advantage. At least sneak up on them because it won't let me cloak once more once I engage in the battle. Waiting for the cloak to come back online. Granted, if this was Star Trek, actual Star Trek television, Federation sensors, the long-range sensors would be able to pick it up. They would even be able to pick up the emissions coming from the ship. Standby weapons, ray shields, and open fire. Wow, that Prometheus class ship's stuff. About. There he is. also gonna check and see if I have any officers where I gave them the ability to fire just cannons and not cannons and beams. Yeah, at this rate, I'll never get this mission done. Answer to that question is no, I do not. Engineers. Loaded up. That alone. Just go ahead and do it. There we are. Just gonna do that for now because I don't have much Zen left, so gotta wait till next month. not even making a dent in their shields. Might have to abort this mission. Yep. Change of course. Go ahead and do this mission. Never mind. Once again, to anyone who's just joined, welcome to the Pacific War 4 Twitch channel. My name's Mike, and we'll Star Trek Online here.
It lets us analyze our mistakes and our triumphs. Indeed, the lessons of history can help us to better ourselves. To this end, you will be taught the tragedy of the synth attack on Mars in 2385. The synth are compromising the defense network. Engineers are stranded on the surface and need to be transported to safety. Rescued engineers can be beamed to transport vessels. The transports will rendezvous back at the orbital habitat to load additional refugees for evacuation. Once resisting the synth advance is no longer tenable, you will defend the transport vessels as they make their way to the navigational beacons and warp out of the combat area. The synth are turning the defense net against targets on Mars. Evacuate the engineers at the outer perimeter first.
Yeah, I definitely need to do some upgrades on this ship. I'll probably complete this and then I'll sign off. Sometimes I'll stream for an hour, sometimes I'll stream for 2 hours, 3 hours, just depends.
can.
Definitely gonna try this mission as one of my other characters here. Got better arsenals. Making progress here.
More satellites are coming under synth control. Operational area is approaching 50%.
Those satellites will pulverize us if we stay here. Fall back!
begun evacuation procedures.
Fall back to the station perimeter. Do not let the Sith through.
All ships, defense interruption is imminent. Ensure as many transports escape the area as possible.
Form a tight perimeter. Keep the Sith away from those transports until they can escape.
Transports are moving toward Beacon Alpha. Transports are heading to Nav Beacon Beta. Defend them! Transports inbound to Beacon Gamma. They're counting on you. Transports are en route to Beacons Alpha and Beta. Transports en route to Beacons Beta and Gamma. Transports en route to both Alpha and Gamma beacons. Transports are heading toward all beacons. Keep those vessels safe.
Yeah, this ship definitely needs an upgrade big time. I bet a few of my other ships and my other characters would do a lot better than I did. But this is the first time playing this particular bonus event, so it's a learning experience.
All ships. We've done what we have. Disengage at once.
happening on the screen.
Computer halt program. Captains, the simulation is now concluded. Though it may not seem it, that was a fine showing. In the face of insurmountable odds, your actions would have saved many lives had you been present on that fateful day. Well done.
Alright, so that was a learning experience for that battle scenario at least. So now what I might do is I might actually just go ahead and end the stream right here. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. Sorry, the original planned stream of Star Wars Squadrons didn't work out, but I hope you enjoyed what you saw here, and I will be back again sometime this week. Just check the Pacific 414 Twitter page, and you'll get notifications as far as when I'm going to go live. And if you like, you can find the link to the Twitter page right here on the Pacific 414 Twitch channel. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I mainly just post, updates as far as this channel and the Pacific 414 YouTube channel when I'm going to be uploading new video content or going live on either channel. So